Hey movie gang, it's Tom Babylon again with yet another Babbling movie review. Today I'm going to review the J.J. Abrams 2009 reboot of Star Trek. Now, Star Trek, 2009. Well, what can I say? It's probably the best space opera made since the original Star Wars trilogy. Yes, I truly believe that. Everything about this film, down to the casting, I mean the casting for this film is absolutely incredible. Chris Pine captures Kirk perfect. Everybody else, Spock, played by Zachary Quinto, spot on. The voice is a little bit off, but you can deal with that. Carl Urban does a great job as Bones, and Zoe Saldana, who's in everything nowadays, she's great as Aurora. I mean, everybody that's cast in this film is really good for the original roles they're playing. The visual effects for the movie are wonderful. Michael Giacchino's score is awesome. I mean, he captured a space opera type film with his score perfectly. And leaving in the original theme was a really great idea too. At the end of the film, and he subtly hints to it throughout the movie as well. Eric Bana as the villain Nero, solid. They do an homage to Leonard Nimoy with casting him as Spock Prime. I loved the story. I mean, if you're going to reboot a franchise, this was the way to go. It really was. I mean, the whole restarting the timeline, the timeline being altered so that it's going down an alternate path was a great idea, and it's pulled off so well. I mean, I got chills watching this movie at times because of how, I love science fiction. I love the original Star Wars trilogy. I think you can be a Star Wars and a Star Trek fan at the same time. I really do. And what J.J. Abrams did with this new Star Trek film just captured the essence of what a classic space opera should be, and he achieved it. And I'm so happy that he's going to be directing the new Star Wars Episode 7, because he's probably going to do a phenomenal job. It's a shame he's not doing all the other ones, but which is strange. I don't understand that. And once over, another thing, if he's only doing Episode 7, why they didn't wait for him to return to do the third Star Trek film? It doesn't really make any sense because, after he's done with this, he'd be open to do the next Star Trek. So I think that would have been worth it, but whatever. Hopefully the third one will turn out really well. And because we know, the sequel, which is another review for Star Trek Into Darkness, I'll do a review for that as well. It's a great sequel. I mean, he's totally recreated the franchise. It's going down a great path. Everything about the movie is a classic. It's one of my favorite movies. I think it's one of the best science fiction adventure films ever made. On a scale from 1 to 10, what would I give the film? Give this film a 10. Yeah, I would give this film a 10. I do. I don't throw 10s out a whole lot, but the films that I've reviewed so far have been 10s. With Avatar and now this one. I gave Guardians a 7.9, which I think it is. But this one is definitely a 10, Star Trek. And if you haven't seen it, then what are you doing? Especially if you're a fan of the genre. Anyway, until next time, I'm Tom Babylon. This has been a Babbling review. Enjoy the movies.